I mean, first type we studied like triangles with the 3 sides, the polygons with the 3 sides. Now, today we will start with the quadrilaterals. The polygons, quadrilateral is a polygon who has 4 sides. Okay, if a polygon has 4 sides, then it is called a quadrilateral. The general name of the 4-sided polygons are quadrilateral. So here we have some properties, and from the general properties of polygons, we know this. The sum of the measures of the interior angles in a quadrilateral is 360, and the sum of the measures of the exterior angles in a quadrilateral is 360. In quadrilaterals, also the interior and the exterior ones are the same, the sum of them. So here, in these 2 shapes, it's shown the interior angles and the exterior angles, okay, outside. Their sum is 360. It's okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you writing or can I continue?
I already
Sure, I'm writing.
Okay. At the same time, let me open the attendance. So Ermal, are you listening to the lesson or studying the quadratics?
I'm listening, teacher.
Okay. Yusuf is here? No. Anita is not, I think. Alexander?
Here.
Here. Eva?
Here.
Elsa?
Here.
Okay. Amra?
I'm here.
Yona?
Here.
Stephanie?
Here.
Fatih? Fatih? No? Kibariye?
Here.
Tringa?
Here, teacher.
Okay. Ardita?
Here.
Arta?
I'm here.
Yes. Giovanna?
I'm here.
Yeah. Lesa?
I'm here, teacher.
Okay. Stanislav? No. Salman?
Here, teacher.
Rümeysa?
Here.
And Ermal? Okay. Hamza? No. Besan?
Here.
Here. Okay. So now let's continue with simple questions. As you can see, some of the angles are given. We need to find the missing one.
Should we study this? Oh, it was with triangles. Or...
It was with triangles now, but you have studied these ones in the primary school a bit.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher, we have studied.
So what we said, the sum of the interior angles of the quadrilateral is 360. So here, 3 of them is given, only 1 of them is missing. So what we'll do? 120 plus 80 plus 50 and plus x, let's say the unknown, is equal to 360. So here I have 250 plus x is equal to 360. Then x is equal to 360 minus 250, which is
110.
110. So the measure of the angle ABC is 110. Here, the exterior angles are given. Only 1 of them is missing. So also here we'll do the same thing. 100 plus 45 plus 130 plus, let's say here, y is equal to 360. So what we have here, 275 plus y is equal to 360. Then y is equal to 360 minus 275. So y is equal to
85.
85 degrees. In this one interior angle is given, 2 exterior angles are given, and 1 interior angle is asked. What we'll do here?
To find the other interior angles, and after that to find the asked one.
So how we'll find, for example, this one?
It will be 180 minus 60, 120.
Because here we have a straight angle.
120,
This is
80.
180. If one part is 60, the other part will be 120. And here you have a straight angle. So it is 180. One part is 105. So this part is 75. Now we know the 3 interior angles and one of them is missing. So 120 plus 80 plus 75 and plus, let's say, z here is equal to 360. So again, the same, I think, 275 plus z.
Equal to 360.
Then z will be
360 minus.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have here the same one. So did we understand this one?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, it's easy.
Yes, it's not
Some of the
hard.
interior angles are 360 and also some of the exterior angles are 360. It's okay. Can I continue to the other one?
Just to write it again.
Okay. Stanislav. Hello, Stanislav.
Teacher, I think Stanislav has microphone problems.
It's okay, guys. Can I continue?
Yes, teacher, you can.
Okay. Now here, the first type, now we have types of quadrilaterals. The first one that we'll study will be parallelogram. And what is parallelogram? From the name of it, you can understand if the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel to each other, then the quadrilateral is called parallelogram. And this one is the let's say, symbol of parallelogram, a small parallelogram before it when you are writing. This means that ABCD is a parallelogram, okay, when you have this one in front of it. Now, what is opposite sides? This AB and DC, they are opposite sides. BC and AD, they are opposite sides, and they are parallel to each other. Do we know what does mean parallel? I mean, in your logic. Do you understand what does mean parallel?
Yes, teacher.
Parallel, teacher.
Parallel.
That are in the same side, teacher. I understand, but I don't know.
In all points, they have the same distance. For example, if you will continue this
Yeah.
to the infinity, they will not touch each other. They will not meet because they have all.
But they go to the same direction.
Yes, same direction, and they have all, in all points, they have the same distance between them. And this, with these arrows, we show that they are parallel to each other. Okay, so here, as you can see, it's written like this: AB is parallel to CD, AD is parallel to BC. Okay, the main thing about parallelogram is that opposite sides are parallel to each other. Now here we have some different properties. First one, a diagonal. We know what is diagonal now?
Yes, teacher.
About diagonals, okay. A diagonal in a parallelogram forms two congruent triangles. What does it mean, congruent triangles?
With the same.
Two same triangles.
Two
with
same triangles, yes. Same sides, same angles. So if I'm drawing a diagonal, it's not a straight line, but it has to be straight line. So here, the triangle ABD and the triangle, let's say CBD, they are congruent to each other. Why? Because these sides are equal to each other. Also, these sides are equal to each other, and this one is the common side. Also, the angles will be all equal to each other. Here, opposite angles in a parallelogram are congruent. Which ones are opposite angles? This one,
B and BCD.
A is opposite with C, so the angle A, measure of angle A is congruent to the measure of angle C. Also, this one, B, is opposite with D, and then we can say that measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle D. Okay, this second theorem gives us this one, that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are same. And the third theorem says us that in a parallelogram, consecutive angles are supplementary. Which ones are consecutive? AB, BC, CD, DA, they are consecutive angles, okay? So what does mean supplementary?
Their sum is 180.
Yes, their sum is 180. So we can say that measure of angle A plus measure of angle B is equal to 180. Also, measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is 180. And then measure of angle C plus measure of angle D is 180. And measure of angle D plus measure of angle A is equal to 180. Okay, the third theorem says us this one, that the consecutive angles are supplementary. This is the math way how we can write this theorem. It's okay?
It's okay.
One more time, I'm repeating, opposite angles are congruent each other. Also, opposite sides are congruent each other in the parallelogram. And the consecutive angles are supplementary. Their sum is 180 degrees. Okay. Now here we have an example. It's given and it says, for example, ABCD is a parallelogram. When it says in the question like this, ABCD is a parallelogram, then we can use these theorems and properties that we have studied. But if it doesn't say, but it seems like parallelogram, you cannot use these properties. Okay. You need to prove firstly that it is parallelogram somehow, and then you can use the properties, okay? In the question, it says that it is parallelogram, and it's given some angles. Measure of angle A, this one is 50 degrees, D is 3x minus 20, and here the measure of angle CBE, the exterior angle, it's 2y minus 10. And here it's asked to find the value of x plus y. Now, firstly, what is your idea? What we can do?
Teacher, to
3x minus 20 plus 50 is equal to 180.
and then
So-
52y minus.
And teacher, we can also say that 2y minus 10, no, 180 minus
C is
2y
50.
minus 10.
Also
plus
50, yes. We can say also that C is 50. Yes, firstly, you can, A and D, they are the consecutive
108.
angles.
and teacher 2y minus 10 plus 3x minus 20 are equal to 180.
2y minus 10 plus 3x minus 20.
Yes, they are
Are you sure?
180. Yes,
Why?
because it is a parallelogram, teacher. It will be 180 if we take that up.
Okay, it's okay. We'll talk about this. So firstly, from here, we'll find the x value, yes? So it is 180, as you said. My 8 is a bit different, okay. Now 3x, 50 minus 20 will be 30,
Equal to 180.
180. So 3x is equal to
150.
80 minus 30, which is 150. And then x will be
150 over 3.
over 3, which is 50. Here, guys, as Salman said, you can say that their sum is 180. Why? Because it is parallelogram. Here, if I will continue this, the side of this.
Teacher, you can also say that 2y minus 10 is equal to 50.
Yes, also I will say this one. Look, do you remember when we had two parallel lines, we studied the transversal, the two parallel lines, the corresponding angles, alternate interior. We studied these ones, yes? So here, because this is parallelogram, we know that AD is parallel to BC. And it means that this angle and this angle, they are corresponding angles. And this is 3x minus 20. So their sum will be 180. Or with the same logic, here you have 50. And because they are parallel to each other, also 2y minus 10 will be 50 degrees, okay? So 2y minus 10 is equal to 50, you can do, because they are parallel to each other, they are corresponding angles. Then 2y is equal to 60, then y is equal to 30. And then the question is to find x plus y, which is 50 plus 30, 80 degrees. Okay? Did we understand?
Yes, it's okay, teacher.
So as you see here, also we need to remember the other topics that we have studied about geometry, the parallel lines, the corresponding angles, they will help. Also, there is one more way. You can write that this part is 180 minus 2y minus 10, and then you can add and then find y. There are lots of ways to find it. Which one is easier for you? You can use that one. Okay?
Okay.
Can I
It's
continue?
okay, teacher. Yes.
Okay. I hope also it's okay for the others who is not saying anything at all. That they are only with their names here. I hope that everything is okay. Wait a bit, guys, I'm coming. So here we have some other properties about parallelograms. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent, as I said, opposite sides are equal to each other, and the diagonals in a parallelogram bisect each other. What does it mean bisects? They
cross each other in a point.
They cut each other in their midpoints. They divide each other into two equal parts, bisects. So how, for example, how we may have a question about this. Look, the sides are given. One part is given with an unknown, with a variable. And then what we'll do, from the property, we can say that 5x plus 10 is equal to 35. Then 5x is equal to 35 minus 10, 5x is equal to 25. Then x will be 5. For y, what we'll do? 3y is equal to
24.
24 directly, the opposite sides. And y is equal to 8. You found it. Here in this question, shows a parallelogram and its diagonals AC and BD. AC and BD are the diagonals. So here OA is given as 22, OC is given as 2x plus y, and OD is given as 18, OB is 4x minus 2. So because of this property, we know that they bisect each other. It means that OD is equal to OB and OC is equal to OA. This property says gives us this one. Then from here, I will write that 18 is equal to 4x minus 2. So from here, we'll find x. Then it is 20 is equal to 4x. Then x is equal to
5.
And from OC is equal to OA, we'll find that 22 is equal to 2x plus y.
So it will be 2 times 5. Which is 10.
Yes. Plus y, because we found x here. Then you have 22 is equal to 10 plus y. Then directly I will write that y is equal to 12. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Yes, teacher, it's okay.
Okay. I'm continuing to the next one.
Teacher, can you wait? Or...
Okay. I can wait. The others, it's okay. You are not saying anything?
Yes, I'm finished with yours.
Okay. Okay.
You can continue.
Okay. Now here we have some examples. These ones are with the angles. I think that it's easy. Do we need to solve it? For example, it's given 60, 85, 18. We are looking for x. So here what we'll do, this part and this.
X is equal.
And then I think that you can solve these questions, yes?
It's also like this.
Find A, B, C. A, B, C. So A and C is very easy to find. And with the sum of the interior angles, you will find the B. Try to solve these two by yourself. Then again, if there is a problem, you can ask me. I want to see if there are different questions before we are
Okay, teacher.
here. Let's solve the first one. It says the figure shows a parallelogram with DBC, measure of DBC, 60, CDB, 2x, and BAD, 3x plus 20. Find x, find ADB, this part, and find ABD, this part. Now, what do you think? What we'll do?
60 and 2x will be equal to each other.
Are you sure?
Which ones?
Because these two sides are not equal. The opposite.
It is, teacher, 2x plus 3x plus 20 plus 60 is equal to 180, and we can find easily x.
Why you made like that?
Because teacher, A is congruent to C, and then we can do it
So
60
opposite-
plus.
Yes, opposite angles, we said that they are congruent. So this part is 3x plus 20. Now we have a triangle here. Because of the triangle, I can write 3x plus 20 plus 2x plus 60 is equal to 180. From here, we'll find the x, which is 5x plus 80 is equal to 180. So 5x is equal to 100. Then x will be 20. Now, if we know x, can we find these angles? What we said,
Yes, teacher, we can.
that the diagonal forms two congruent triangles. So their angles are
Yes.
equal to each other. So if this one is 60, also this one is 60. Alternate interior angles, do you remember?
Yes, and it will be 60 plus 2x is equal to.
So this one is 60, and this one will be 2x. X is 20, 2 times 20 will be 40. So ADB is 60, ABD is 40, and x we found as 20. It's okay? Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In the other questions, the sides are given. So only you will equalize the opposite sides. Okay. Here what you have, it seems a bit more confusing, but it's not. From this AD and BC, you'll find y. When you will find y here, from this AB and DC, you'll find the x values. Do you want me to solve or?
It's easy, teacher.
Which one,
And the
teacher?
last one, I mean, this second question, do you want me to solve? Any of you?
It's okay, teacher.
It's easy, teacher, just to equalize. And also
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And let's check the third one. Shows a parallelogram. Measure of CBE is 80 and measure of ADC is 2x plus find x, DAB, ADC. So what do you think? How we'll do this one?
Teacher, 2x plus 10 plus 80 will be 180.
Yes, you can write this one that this is 80 degrees because they are corresponding angles. And now because they are consecutive angles, their sum is 180. So 2x plus 10 plus 80 will be 180. So we have here 2x plus 90, which is 180. And 2x is equal to 90. X will be 45. So we found x. Directly we found DAB. And ADC, what will be this part? Because this is 80, what will be this one?
100.
100. And this one is found easily. So as you see, guys, in parallelogram, there are not too much hard things if you remember the properties, that they are parallel to each other, the sides, and the properties about the parallel sides and everything. And then it's very easy. I will finish it right now. Okay, a bit earlier, one minute earlier I will finish. And see you for the quiz, okay?
At 2, teacher.
At 2.
See you, teacher.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, see you.
Okay, bye, teacher.